In this part of the video, we will learn how to plot root x. In the earlier part, we saw how we can plot root 2, but we did not know how to plot root 3.8. X can be any positive rational number. It can be an integer or maybe a decimal number or any of that sort, but has to be a positive rational number. Let this be our x-axis. We will try to plot root x here. Let's not mark the origin yet. We will just try to plot root x somewhere on this line. Before we plot root x, let us just plot x. Let AB be equal to x units. We mark AB on the axis. This distance is x units. This video is very interesting but is slightly lengthy. So please try to focus really well. Here's our first step. We produce AB to C such that BC is 1 unit. We just have to extend AB in this direction by 1 unit. So we mark point C here such that this length is 1 unit. This length is x units and this length is 1 unit. So this total length AC will equal x plus 1 units. We just produced AB to point C such that BC is 1 unit. In the next step, we just bisect AC at point D. It means we divide AC into 2 equal parts and name the center point D. So AD will equal DC. Let's review what we just did. We had to plot root x. We took AB equal to x units on the axis, extended it by 1 unit to form AC, and then we divided AC into 2 equal parts at point D. So if AC is equal to x plus 1, then AD and DC will equal x plus 1 divided by 2. In the next step, with center D, we draw a semicircle above the line. If D is the center, then the endpoints of the semicircle will meet points A and C. The semicircle will look something like this. DA and DC are the radii of this semicircle. Then we come to the final step. We draw a segment from point B to this semicircle such that it is perpendicular to AC. Let's assume the segment meets the semicircle at point E. So we draw BE perpendicular to AC, like this. That's it. We're done. This length will equal root x. Length of segment BE will equal root x. Once we know that this length is root x, we can just keep the vertex of the compass here and mark root x on the x-axis. So these were the steps we followed to plot root x on the number line. But wait, how do we get BE as root x? There's nothing obvious in this figure. So let's prove this fact. Let's prove why BE will be root x. The length AC, as we can see, is equal to AB plus BC, which is x plus 1 units. So we have AC is equal to x plus 1 units. To complete the proof, we need to do a little bit of construction. We need to join DE like this. What do you think will be the length of DE? It's simple. It will be the length as AD or AC, as they are all radii of the circle with center D. And we know that since D is the center of AC, AD will equal DC will equal half AC. So DE will also equal half AC. Since AC is x plus 1, DE will equal half multiplied by x plus 1. Now observe this triangle. Triangle DEB. We know the length of the hypotenuse. If we find the length of DB in terms of x, then by using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the length of BE in terms of x. The length of DB will be equal to this length, which is length of DC, minus this length, which is length of BC. The proof is a little long, so let's zoom out a bit. We can say that DB is equal to DC minus BC. We know that length of DC is equal to the length of DE which equals x plus 1 by 2. And length of BC is equal to 1 unit. Solving this, we get length of DB equal to x minus 1 by 2. So we have the lengths of DE and DB. By the Pythagoras theorem, this squared will equal this squared plus this squared. Hence, BE squared will equal DE squared minus DB squared. DE is equal to x plus 1 by 2. DE squared will equal x plus 1 by 2 the whole squared. And DB is x minus 1 by 2. DB squared will equal x minus 1 by 2 the whole squared. All we need to do is solve this to get BE. Since both are squared, we will get a 4 common in both the denominators. So let's separate 1 by 4 from both the terms. X plus 1 the whole squared will equal x squared plus 2x plus 1, and x minus 1 the whole squared equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. Opening up the brackets, we get this expression as 1 by 4 multiplied by x squared minus x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 1. These two terms and these two terms cancel out, and this expression equals 4x by 4, which equals x. Since BE squared is equal to x, BE will equal root x units. The proof is long, but is very straightforward. The construction is simple, the steps are simple, and to prove it, all we need to do is focus on the triangle. Once we know that BE is root x units, all we need to do is keep the vertex of the compass on point B and mark an arc like this to cut the x-axis at point F. Length of BF will also be root x units. So if we want to find the square root of 3.8, all we have to do is take AB as 3.8 units. You will get BF equal to root of 3.8 units. To understand the detailed explanation, please watch the third part of the video.